Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video we are again going to continue our design pattern series, and in this video we are going to study about the state design pattern. So without wasting any time, let's get started and move to the blackboard. So first of all, let's talk about the definition of the state design pattern. So state pattern allows an object to change its behavior whenever the internal state changes. So it will look like that object have changed its class, but it never changed. It is just going to change its internal state. So let's take an example and understand it. It is very simple design pattern. Move to an example and understand it. Suppose there is one order class. There can be multiple states of an order in a restaurant. There can be a new state whenever a customer is giving an order. There is a cooking state. There is a ready state. There is a served state, or there can be a delivery state as well if it's a pickup order. If I take one more example, it can be like, say, there can be an online order. Let's say you are working on an e-commerce. So like customer will place an order, then order will be shipped, out of delivery, delivered or returned. Here you will see one thing: the class in both the cases are going to be same. The class is the order class. Whenever the state is changing, we have to do some other actions. Let's say whenever we are in the new state, we have to move it to the cooking state. Whenever we are in the cooking state, we have to move it to the ready state. So we have to keep on moving forward. This is the first thing. Secondly, when we will see the code, when we are going to move to the code, we have to maintain the solid principles. Secondly, we can achieve it simply with the help of if else statement, but we don't have to do it. Okay, let's move to the code and understand it, like what I'm trying to say. So let's move to the IntelliJ. We are going to take the resto example with the different story, that there is one order class and there can be multiple states of it. There can be new order, cooking state, ready and delivered. We are not going to change the class, we are going to just change the state of an object. What I'm trying to say, let's go there. This is an order class. When I will go to this order class, here you will see I made so many if else statement, and I'm just calling this next function every single time. I'm calling this next function. This next function is going to help in changing the state. When I'll go to this order class one more time, here you will see if the state equals to new, what is going to happen? We'll just move it to the cooking. If the state is equals to cooking, then we'll move it to the ready. If state is equals to ready, we're going to move it to delivered. So these are the states. Okay. So first of all, the initial state is going to be new. And whenever the first time the code is going to come, it will change it to cooking. When the second time it will come, it will change it to the ready. Third time, ready to delivered. Now the problem in this code is like there can be, let's say, 100 states. Then we have to write 100 if else statements. Second problem is going to, it is not following the open close principle as well. Like we have to change this order class. We have to write so many things. And let's say we are just changing the state, like we have to perform some actions as well. There can be multiple things. Okay, so this is the problem with this code. Now let's see what is the correct way to make this state design pattern. Now we'll move to the good code. Now first of all, we have to achieve the same thing. Now what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to make this order context. This order context is going to be our main class, or let's say main object. Again, the thing is that we are not going to change the classes every single time. Class is going to be order context only. The only thing that is we are going to do is changing the behavior. So now let's move to the order context first of all. In the order context, what we are going to do, first of all, when we are defining the order context, we are just providing the new order context. It means the new order context means the initial state. That is our new state in this bad code. Let me just show you one more time. Order. This is a new state. But here in the order context, we made one class, new order state. Okay. After that, what is going to happen? The set state. Again, we are setting the current state. And we have made one next function. In the next function, what we are going to do, we are calling the state.next function. Basically, when we are going to make an order context, there is going to be a next function, and we are going to call the next function, state.next function. So it will help. This is our order context class, and this is the main class. And now let's move to one order state. That particular order state that we're using, it is going to be a simple interface that take order context class. That is going to take order context class. Okay. Why it is taking the order context class? Because we have to set the next state. Okay. Let's say right now I'm in the new. Then in the new, the next state is going to be cooking. when we are in the cooking, the next state is going to be ready state. Okay, now let's go to this new order state. In the new order state, see, it is taking the order context, and we are going to set state to new cooking state. When I'll go to this cooking state class, you will see the cooking state implement again the order state, and now we are going to move to the ready state. In the ready state, again I'm going to implement the order state class, and we'll move to the delivery state. In the deliver state, we are not going to do anything, because this is the last section. We are not going to move forward. It is the end of the state. Now, if I go to this restaurant, now we have to just call this order.next function, and everything will be sorted. Here we are properly following the open close principle. It is very easy for me to add a new state. Let's say if I want to add a new state, okay, after delivery, let's say there can be a order review state or something. Okay, I can just make it and add in the delivery state. I have to just add order.set state equals to new review state or something like that, and everything will be pretty sorted. And we don't have to write so many if else statement. We have to just add a new class. That's what an open close principle says. So this is a simple example of our state design pattern. I'll push this code into the GitHub, and I will provide you a link into the description as well. So thank you for watching me, and let's meet in our next video and study and another design pattern, and bye bye.